Welcome in. All right, today we're going to get a little message out. Please remember, these messages are timeless and they are general, okay? So they may not resonate with everybody, and that is okay. I really want to speak on authenticity, okay? I got so many downloads today about this message in general. First things first, I was in the nail shop and I started this book, and of course it's about the divine feminine, our ancestors and ancestral things or what have you. The world is awakening. We're going through a rebirth. We're going through a cleansing. I thought about it like literally all day today. So many things are coming to surface, and that's not just with karma per se, just in general. Then it made me think back to my journey, in specific my journey, not even just other people's, but I was just thinking back to how on this quest the divine was calling me home. It was like, I'm bringing you home. I want to bring you home. And before I even stepped into spirituality, a lot of people that I known before I actually embraced this side of me, it came, I know it came as a shock to them, because it was kind of like, oh, we do this, we drink, we smoke, we do whatever, and it's no shame in none of that. My higher self was pulling me day in and day out to make changes that I was refusing to make. And I had to realize, baby, this change is going to be for the better. This is going to help you, because we all have a purpose, all have a path, and it's just up to us on our day-to-day what we choose that leads us down either the right path or a path that's going to put us back in a reoccurring cycle. Although I wanted to continue to do the things that I was doing, and they weren't all bad, but they just were of a lower vibration for me, not for nobody else, for me. And with that came a lot of stripping down. And I will always say, when God or whoever that you refer to wants to see if you're built for something, he's going to strip you of everything. I went through some really tough seasons behind closed doors that people did not see. And it caused me to cry day in and day out. But it was really just purging of the body for me. And then I went through great seasons as well. I also went through things that I was wanting to have other people celebrate with me, only for God to tell me, this is for you. These people didn't put in the work, the dedication, the drive that you did. This is for you. I don't think people understand when you are on a journey with yourself, and I will say this always, forever and always, the journey is not meant for nobody else. It's meant for you. And people won't understand it, and that is okay. I think most people struggle with being okay with being vulnerable, being alone, and just doing soul searching. Because let's face it, we're all spiritual beings having a human experience, okay? And so it's normal to want to have companionship, but what's not normal is codependency. Again, back to your journey, it's a sacred one nonetheless. So you have to be patient with yourself and be patient with what's coming to term. Just like how money matures and wine ages and pressure makes a diamond, it doesn't happen overnight, but you have to be willing to go through the seasons to come out on the other side. And that's what's going to determine if it's in you and not just on you. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with this? It wasn't hard for me to try to explain to people, because I simply chose not to explain it. I simply chose to put myself first. And I think where we all mess up is feeling like we have to please others, when sometimes the season calls for you to put yourself first. So with all that being said, please let me cook for a second. Being authentic, you have to be stripped of everything. You have to be completely naked. My girl said, People ask me often about ancestral and generational curses. The most powerful ancestral or generational curse we face is our own unhealed trauma. I was putting together some journal questions for you, and the inner voice said loudly, "You're not betraying your ancestors by healing your trauma." It knocked the wind out of me. I didn't even know it was a belief or fear I had. But we are attached in so many ways to our identities. It makes sense that we would fear that if we heal our trauma bonds, we are betraying our collective. No, our ancestors want us to heal the bloodline. That is evolution. That is why we were born. I see a lot of people struggling with being authentic, with being themselves or who they want to be. And all I really want to do is just say, come home. Like, come home. Let me take you home. Let me take you with me. Let me take you on this path. But one, I had to realize a lot of people aren't willing to be themselves. They're okay with putting on a facade for others if that makes them feel accepted. And I had to realize, instead of them projecting that onto me and making me feel like I'm the outcast, it's really you. But I had to do the healing on myself to realize you're just projecting, or you're doing this because you're lacking something. And I see a lot of people struggling with wanting to be the higher version of themselves, but they feel they can't because they're dedicated to a collective group of people. Get where I'm going with this? Whether it's a people-pleasing tactic that you have, which is feeling like you always have to pick up the tab when you're out, or drinks is always on me, food is always on me, or being called big money is a luxury. Baby, that's not. None of that is. I would actually prefer y'all not to know what my financial status is. Thank you very much. People who lack certain things or lack being able to say no, they accept that. Please do not misconstrue what I'm saying. It's nothing wrong with picking up the tab. It's nothing wrong with having jokes and saying, "Oh, you big money." Nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, if you're going out your way to please these people and you don't know where to draw the line, you don't know where to say, "No, I ain't picking up the tab," or like the fact that if you go out and they're automatically looking at you like, "You gonna pick up that tab?" Hold up. We're grown ass adults. We all should be putting our card down. We all should be putting our cash down. Okay, so again, it's nothing wrong with being generous, but being taken advantage of and allowing it, that's a wound that you need to heal. That's just one portion of it. The second portion of it was calling me to speak on people who feel like they have something over your head, okay, with the bribery, extortion, blackmail, all of this. And it's so specific, but it's going to resonate with somebody who watches this, because I need you to understand, when people feel in secrets, when people feel like they have something on you, that is solely because you are not living in your truth. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not ashamed to say, yeah, I sent naked pictures. What the fuck? It's a new day and age. Of course we've done that. Not afraid to say I smoke weed. Okay, if you say so. Back then, my grandma smoked reefer. That's what they called it. Of course I've had a drink or two. Of course I've gotten drunk and I don't remember what the hell happened before on the next day. Yes, 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 and yes. But please remember, when you can stand in your truth, you can stand in your own light and know that, hey, I ain't perfect. And you look crazy as hell for trying to point out my flaws like you don't have none. And if you don't have none, oh, that's good, that's great, that's grand. But we all are human. Again, we all have been through things. We all have done things. So it's not nothing that somebody can put out present day to feel like they got blackmail on me. They got something over my head that baby, I am not ashamed of none of that. Because at that time, that's where I was at in my journey. But in this present day, I am very much aware of what I want put out, what I want kept in. I'm not ashamed. And so the point that I'm trying to make is, I want everybody to start trying to live in the most authentic version of yourself, because when you live in truth, You don't have to keep up with the lies. You don't have to keep up with the Joneses. You don't have to do none of that. When you walk a path on your own, you allow other people to come in on that pathway for you. Like to march to the beat of my own drum. So if you want to follow me, that's good, that's great, that's grand. And if you don't, again, that's good, that's great, that's grand. You don't have to. But what I'm saying is, please stand in your own power, stand in your light, and be true to who you are. Because when you're true to who you are, they can't take that away from you. They can't make you feel no type of way. And if you're afraid of being neglected from a community, a collective group of people, so fucking what? Stand by yourself, and I guarantee you, you'll draw in the crowd that's supposed to be for you. All right. Let's get this reading started, because, baby, I just had to get that one off my chest. Please remember, again, these messages are general. They may not resonate with everybody. And that is okay. Please, if you have not had no water today, please go have some water. If you have not grounded yourself, please ground yourself. If you have not learned how to ground yourself and you cannot come outside, breathing techniques. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4. Okay? Hey, let's see what we got here. Oh my. I did not think that. I love when Spirit backs me up, because he said, yep, that was the message, Al. Oh my. Y'all know I get too damn excited. Okay. We have Destroyer, Alchemist, Knight, and Rebel. So Destroyer, we have releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. Yo, what the fuck? Ooh, I kept having these downloads for a reason. Okay, anyway. Confirmation. Something is about to transform. Something, an old life, an old foundation is crumbling, so you can prepare for something new. We have the Alchemist. Okay, and remember, when you're an alchemist, you are able to transmute negative energy into something positive. Thing like me, you can turn pain into profit. Okay, that's an alchemist. We have transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. What did I just say? Because I know what I'm talking about. Okay, and then we have Knight, loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. So I didn't even want to make this a reading about nobody else but you, but obviously this is about to be a love reading as well. Then we have Rebel, and that's self-explanatory. Somebody about to come and shake some shit up. Okay, we have Rebel, challenges authority to affect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. What was the whole spiel about? Going outside of the norm, seeing yourself outside of the collective, okay? Being reborn, cleansed, being reborn, rebirthed, okay? Some of you are going through a transformational time right now, like literally undergoing a rebirth. We have Heron, passion for journey of personal empowerment. Baby, if all of these cards did not just sum up what I just said, please rewind it back. Play it from the beginning so you can get the message, so you can get the channel message. Good reading, y'all. A lot of throat chakra. Somebody is coming in to tell some type of truth. They know it's going to shake some shit up, but they are willing to do so. Okay, we got grounding energy out here and heart space. This is somebody coming in with some type of heartfelt message. Could be a heartfelt truth as well. Something that they desire. This could be honestly somebody again wanting to work with you. Really cannot make this up, y'all. First one out for Destroyer, which is releasing what is potentially disruptive, preparing for new life. We have Proverbs 17:22. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Ooh, excuse me, confirmation burp, excuse me. Okay, and then we have Uranus, change, innovation, rebellion, invention, unpredictability, sudden cinematic shifts, freedom. Y'all, what? I got two things. This is either for a person, a divine masculine or a divine feminine, who is stripping down to become the most authentic version of themselves, or this is divine masculine or divine feminine wanting to come in to strip down some old form of relationship to rebuild something completely new on stable grounds from a heart-led space. Oh my goodness. Keep up with me, y'all. I feel like we got two storylines here. All right. For alchemists, we have Psalms 28:7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him and he helps me. My heart leaps for joy. Baby, during this transformation, this is a time to know that you are shielded. You will not bear more than you can handle. He does not do that. But he will test you. He will push you to see if you are faithful to the cause. If you are a person who is going to walk by faith and not by sight. Because it's blind. It's blind. But you're walking by your faith. And he's letting you know that you are shielded. You are protected. You are able to be who you need to be, who you want to be. Why do we have night here? Loyalty. Ooh. Oh my. I really want to cry. Night. Loyalty, romance, chivalry, a love of honor. And then we have divine connection, soulmate, twin flame, masculine and feminine, spiritual oneness, inner peace and enlightenment. Bro. This is, damn. I guess this is a part story. Somebody is about to come into union with their twin flame or their soulmate. And this could honestly be, again, something that did not get picked up off the ground. This is coming back to ground this foundation, to ground the heart space. Oh my, I'm loving this. This energy is so amazing. I love when it's a heartfelt message. Oh my goodness. Somebody is feeling rebellious. Somebody is about to break away from their normal society. Oh, I could be talking to a priest. This could be a priest. Facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Either the divine masculine is a priest or the divine feminine is a high priestess, or they're both. And that's what makes it a divine connection. Y'all are about to come. Oh my. Y'all are about to come into union with your person. Don't fuck it up by overthinking. Self-sabotage. Don't fuck it up. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's keep it going. This is so beautiful. Okay, why do we have rebel here? Somebody is about to come in like the man. I'm hearing wine and dine you. Flowers for no reason. We eating out just because. I'm about to pamper you. I'm about to spoil you. I heard PDA. I'm about to show you off. That's exactly what I heard as well. Oh my God. Y'all, for Rebel, we got the 7th house. House of partnerships, business partners, marriage, legal ties, negotiation, contracts. Bruh. Somebody is coming in and they're not about to play with y'all. They're not about to play with you. Wow. If you guys have been in separation, bottom of the deck, we have Luke 6:37. Don't judge and you will not be judged. Don't condemn and you will not be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven. Oh, and we got Wheel of Fortune, cycles change, destiny, fortune, fate, rise and fall, life's fluctuation, different stages. Oh my gosh. So this situation might be calling for you guys to have strength. I told you. I said don't fuck this up with self-sabotage and not wanting to listen. I'm going to say this and I'm going to say this really fast. I vowed that when I fall in love again, baby, I'm falling hard. Love wholeheartedly. Love blindly. Okay? It's so many of us always thinking that somebody has to have one up on the other. In order to make something divine, in order for a marriage, and no, I have not been married before. I've been engaged, but I haven't been married before. But I will say, the people that I talk to that have been married for years, they always say, know that you are not always right. Treat your partner how you want to be treated. Establish boundaries. Respect each other. Don't allow other people in your relationship, in your union. It's divine for a reason. It's for you two to be able to go through things, but also to conquer them and come out on the other side. That's what's going to make it everlasting. Okay? Oh my God, this is so amazing. I hope this message resonated for somebody. And until next time, Invite me to the wedding. Until next time, loving like, mwah.